Saturday. Today is grocery haul day, errands day, housework and those kind of boring weekend things. I've got my shopping due in this afternoon, but in the meantime I have got a couple of bits to do, so pretty tired. Mabel decided at 3 AM she really desperately needed a cuddle and was just all up in my business at 3 o'clock, which is very sweet, but I'm pretty tired. And then they spent the rest of since 3 AM just having a massive family about in the house and running up and down, jumping all over the bed, bringing their toys to bed, so that was really nice. I'm pretty pooped. Anyway, mission for the day is I ordered some boots as a reward for myself for hitting my £60 weight loss. So I'm going to go and collect those. I'm a bit anxious because I've got not just sort of fat person's legs, but I've also got really muscular legs from lots of working out and being overweight for a long time. So your legs tend to get very muscular. So I'm a bit nervous that the top part of my ankle boots won't fit properly, but I'm excited to get them. I'm just going to grab those. I'm going to go to Hobbycraft because I need to get pretty things in my planner. So I want to get some nice crafting paper, and I might pop to Heron as well, get any bargains they have in there. So, and I also have got a big bag of stuff for the charity shop, so I'm trying to declutter the house and donating it. So that's my mission for the day. Oh, and I've also got lots to do. There's a craft fair in the church. So I live in it calls itself a village, but it's not like, you know, Midsummer Murders. It's like outskirts of a city. So but it tries to be villagey, so it's a village church village fair, and they have homemade crafty things in there. I know I've tried to be supportive of small businesses if I can, and there's usually someone selling cupcakes, which I never have, but my partner really loves, so I'm gonna swing by there as well. So I might take you on my journey.
Give me my boots, please. These are the boots, and I really like them. They fit really good. They're on sale. I didn't pay that price. I paid like $32.96 or something really strange. But if you go onto Evan's website and you put in the word biker, there'll be some jackets and these boots. Really comfortable, memory foam, and I'm going to tighten them up a little bit, but love them. So now I'm taking you guys to Hobbycraft with me. They've got all the gorgeous Christmassy stuff out. These every year I say I'm going to do an advent and paint it, but I never get around to it. One year I will. And then it went on to the Christmassy section. Very pretty stuff. Really nice. Like that bag. It's really gaudy. I really like it. And just then on to a little wander around the wedding-y stuff, kind of. I was looking at the flowery things because I'm going to be making my own bouquet and taking it with us away. And fancy these peonies, these ones here. I think I'm going to make a bouquet with those. I really like those. They're really pretty. So I'm going to get a glue gun and make my own little bouquet with all these lovely things. I have to really control myself in Hobbycraft because I want to buy everything and all the really cute wedding stuff. But then I'm thinking, so it's going to be us two, so I don't need all this stuff, even though that was on sale, £1.50. Tempted to go back to get that and have a little paint job. And then I went to the paintbrush section. I used to try to teach myself painting, and I get very excited by paints, but I put it to one side a year ago. The last thing I was painting was my cat. She passed, and I put it all to one side, and I do want to get it all out again. I find all the paper and stuff really intimidating though, and expensive and things. So I didn't buy any of the painting things, but I wanted to, and just how pretty is everything. Just want to squeeze everything and just play, but I didn't. I've got plenty of materials, I think. So, and then I came here for the paper, and I love all of this stuff. These are really expensive. They're like £10 a pad, or and I wouldn't use a lot of it. The small ones are too small for a Hobonichi planner, so they weren't much good. So I started looking at all these individual little sheets because I thought they were probably a little bit expensive, but I kind of got a better idea of what I wanted. And these are the ones I picked up. They're £1.30 each and really cool, and I think they really complement each other. So that's it. And then I went round to the craft fair, and I did ask everyone's permission to film. Really, I like that cat one, obviously, But yeah, really, really sweet. It wasn't much of a fair this year because there's another one due in a few weeks. I think people were waiting for that one. And some nice ladies made jams and things. A lot of the money goes to church. And then fabulous cushions and things people make. I really respect it. And I did buy some wax melts though, because you can never have enough candles and enough wax melts. So I did go a few of those and then went home. So it's about 12:30. I'm finally home. I make myself a cup of coffee with my favourite caramel cream cheesecake sweetener. Just made up a pot of cold brew, stick in the fridge for enjoying this weekend. I just warmed up those eggs I made from last week. I had 3 left over. I don't want to keep them any longer. I didn't want to throw them away, and I don't want to. You can't really freeze them, I don't think. Maybe you can, but I'm just going to eat them for my lunch. So I'm going to have these now for my breakfasty kind of lunch. And the good news is that the kittens are really enjoying the garden. Doodle is now a fully garden boy, I think, with supervision. I'll show you a little bit of Doodle. Hello, mate. Yeah. On the way back, I popped into Heron, which is a shop. Here has like a convenience chain sort of place. Grabbed a few bits. These are 2 for £1, like little salami things. Got a dozen, like 6 eggs. Because I'm not sure if I got any due in my shopping this week. Free range eggs. I think these are 2 for £1 at 89p. These look hideous. These are like bratwursts, but when you cook them, they look and taste fine. These are like 2 carbs the whole packet, 2 carbs the whole packet. 2 for £1, so they're a really good deal. And the bargain of the day is 69p. Innocent almond milk. This is like £2 everywhere else, but 69p. So I bought 3, and the date on them is I've got over a month to go, so that'll keep me going for the next month. And my shopping delivery from Sainsbury's has arrived, and got loads of chickens. Let's start at this end. I've got 2 packs of the breast chicken and 2 packs of the chicken thighs. Now for the last few weeks I've been getting thigh and drum mixed. But I think this is like an extra 25p. You get loads more. And what I'm going to do with these packs, I'm going to debone them. Going to take the skins off. There's still quite a high fat content in thighs anyway, so there's lots of nice flavour from the fat that's in the thigh. And I'm going to use those this week for cooking. And I've also got these for general. I'm making today's Saturday. Tomorrow I'm cooking a jerk chicken curry. I'm going to marinate a lot of this chicken, some of this chicken overnight in some spices. I probably might do the thighs actually. I'll marinate those overnight in some jerk spices, some garlic, onion powder. Put some onions in there with the marinating, and do that tomorrow. Slow cook that in the afternoon, so the house will smell amazing. We really like spicy food in our house, so that will bode well. I've got 2 packets of these salty nuts. I thought I'd eaten them really quickly, and just as I was putting my shopping away and tidying the cupboards, I found another bag. I hadn't eaten both bags, so I've now got 3 of them. Just some broccoli florets. I think I'm going to do some of these thighs with broccoli, just some very simple meals this week. I've got a lot to do this weekend, so I'm not feeling too much cooking. I've got my cream and my sour cream, as I do every week. Another pack of the chicken, because I'm doing some meal prep, and I bought these bamboo shoots for and the sour cream is to make I really enjoyed those little dumplingy things, excuse me, that I made last week, the pasties, the minced beef pasties. They're a little dry because obviously not a lot of tomatoes in there, but I really like just having them. So I'm going to make some more this week, but I'm going to do chicken teriyaki dumplings. I know, amazing. And water chestnuts, which I really love because the texture is lovely, are really low. Look, per 100 grams drained, 0.7. Ridiculous. So this whole tin's probably got whole carb in it, which is phenomenal. I'm actually probably going to have these and get some of these anyway because they're so low in carbs. I love the texture of them. So I'm going to make some little dumplings, I think. It was an experiment, and if they go well, I'll probably do a cook with me just for those separately to show you how to make them. But I fancy chicken teriyaki dumplings, so I do like. I don't particularly like traditional English food, if that makes sense. I like things with lots of heat, lots of flavour. So Indian style food, Kashmir, Chinese, Korean, anything that's good, you know, that's got a real deep flavour. So I'm looking forward to making my dumplings. And also the fact is that I'm trying to work through my stash, and I've got a half a bottle of chicken teriyaki sauce, and I just want to get rid of it. So slowly chipping away at my hoard. I grabbed just one of these little yogurts. They are 5.7 carbs, not the lowest, but it's nice. It's really nice flavour. Got some red onions. I've been told red onions, I've read somewhere red onions are better than white onions. Don't know. I'm also, I've been using my pickled chilies that I pickled from my garden. I'm actually going to chop up an onion and top up my jar using all the flavours of the vinegar. I'm going to keep reusing my vinegar. Vinegar doesn't go off, so I'm going to reuse my flavoured vinegar from those chilies and radishes and just put an onion in there. So I get myself some pickled onions as well. I've got my cheeses. I've got a pack of ham, and my partner will probably have that in his sandwiches. I've got some chicken, but again, my cats will probably have that because they start squeaking when this comes out. I've got some cauliflower rice, but I'm having jerk chicken tomorrow. I'll be having mine with cauli rice. Some mixed veggies, possibly have some, if not my partner. He has been told he needs to increase his leafy greens and things because he's on medications for his heart, and you need certain, I think it strips, I want to say potassium, and he doesn't like bananas, so we need to up his green veg, so he's going to have some of that. Got a cucumber just for snacking on, another bar of this. The last bar lasted me about 6 weeks because I forgot I had it. Not a super chocolatey lady, so it will last well. And 2 bottles of my Dr. Pepper Zero. So, judge me. But that is my haul. Yeah, so I'm going to put all this stuff away and think about my plan and pull all my thoughts together for the week's meal plan. I'm doing a bit of food prep. I'm not feeling brilliant today, and my period is imminent, so I'm not feeling great. So I've decided not to do my dumplings I was planning to do. However, I am going to do my chicken teriyaki. So I bought 2 of these packs of 1 kilo thighs. They were cheap. I think they were £1.20, I think. So I bought 2 of them. They're a kilo. After I have skinned them and deboned them, I've kept the bones, I'm getting about 620 grams. So it does actually work out cheaper than buying breast meat that's been chopped for you. So yeah, I don't mind spending 15 minutes just deboning 2 boxes of chicken thighs. So with I've got 2 different marinades going on. I've got a jerk chicken here. I've got seasoning, and then I've got this seasoning. I've got 2 lots of seasoning. I've got garlic, and I've got ginger in there as well, and curry powder. I'm gonna let that marinate this afternoon. For both of these, I've kept the meat quite chunky. When I cook this, I'm kind of fasting today, partly because I ate quite a bit yesterday, and 2, I'm not feeling brilliant. When I do cook this, because it's going to be for me and my partner, I'm going to cook it in some passata, I think, or a tin of tomatoes. So I'll have cauliflower rice, he'll have regular. So that probably will be my top 20 carbs per day that I would aim to have. So I'm having mostly in my evening meal because I'm not feeling good. That I want to make 3 portions with, 1 for me, 2 for him. He'll have another one in the week, which he loves jerk chicken. So that'll be his. And with this one, I'm making teriyaki chicken. So again, I've done the same thing, boned and chopped. I've used just 50 ml of this. I want to use this up and get rid because it's higher carbs than I thought. I think the information online was wrong. So I used 50 ml of this, about 25 grams of this, and some Chinese fried spice. Threw it all in there. When I cook it up, I'm going to cook it up quite just in some oil and not too saucy, and then I'm going to add in a whole tin of bamboo shoots. These are mentioned on my haul are so low, I had no idea. These are going to, and I really love these. So the whole tin's got a carb in it. So I'm going to cook that chicken, have that, and then I'm going to do just a bit of garlic broccoli, and I'm going to make, so again, 3 meals out of there for the week. And I think it works out to be about 320 calories and about 3.5 carbs without the broccoli. So even if I had a nice portion of garlic broccoli, you're looking at probably about 5 carbs. So it's going to be a very, very low carb dinner. Hopefully it's going to be nice. I'll leave these marinating this afternoon. recycle that. And then with the bones, which sorry to show you raw meat bones, not very nice. I've never made bone broth before, so I'm going to cook that in a slow cooker and just make a couple of jugs of bone broth. Well, it's Sunday night. I'm not feeling brilliant. It's period eve, and I've had a really bad headache, sinus ache. I get sinus pain, headaches sometimes. Feel really poo. I have not done a written down meal plan, but I've got my lunch here and show you how my teriyaki chicken turned out. I'll flip you around and show you that. So, obviously not feeling the mega meal prep because I'm not feeling fab, but I have got in the fridge at work. I've got 3/4 of a carton of almond milk. So I am going to have some more of my cereal this week. I didn't plan to, but I'm going to have cereal at least for the next couple of days till I get myself sorted out. So I've got my cereal there. I had it last week every day. It's actually pretty nice. It's got like a cinnamon flavour to it. So I just put almond milk in there and a little drop of a little bit of sweetener. But it is not cheap. It's £17 for 3 bags for about a kilo. But that would get you about 30 portions for that £18. So it's about 60p a portion. So if you look at it that way, how much would you spend on breakfast? Don't know, it's about right. If you do want to give this a try, there's a link below, an affiliate link below to Amazon if you wanted to try out this granola. Also, I cooked that bratwurst. It looks horrid, but I've had it before. It always looks really bad, but it's pretty nice. And a boiled egg I've just halved. I grab these out the fridge. This is the sort of thing I buy it for situations like this where I just don't feel like doing a lot. Pepperoni sticks, so they'll be nice about lunchtime probably. I've got my little baggie of nuts which I have every week. I pre-bag all that, so that's nice to grab that, and a couple of cheeses. And this is what the chicken turned out. It does not look very nice at all. Teriyaki chicken with bamboo and just some broccoli, and I will put garlic salt all over that when I warm it up. Had a taste of it. It's so flavoursome. It's got loads of flavour. This on its own is about 7 carbs, so that'll be my dinner tomorrow night, and I've got 3 of them there, so I'll have 3 of those. All of this together is about 16 carbs and about 1530 calories. It gives me wiggle room for like cream in my coffee, and if I fancy anything else, I've got some carbs left over and some calories, so maybe that Sky yogurt I bought, or something along those lines, or maybe I'll grab something on the way home. But that is my meal preparation and plannings for the week. And this is my first ever bone broth. I've never made it before, I've never had it before, I've never used it before, but I felt compelled to use it. So I don't know if I've done it right. If I've not done it right, please tell me. These are all the bones. There's quite a bit of meat on the bones I'd left anyway because I was just deboning those sides. So I'm going to leave these bones to cool, and then I'm going to pick all the bits of chicken off, and you know my kittens are going to be getting that. They're going to be overjoyed. So I'm going to let this cool down, put it into a couple of screw top jar things. I guess pop it in the freezer. I'm not sure even what to do with it. I've never even cooked with chicken stock before. So yeah, that's my chicken broth. Well, thank you very much guys for coming back. If you're not already subscribed, please press the button below. I love having everyone with me. You make such a big difference. And I will see you probably for a weigh-in tomorrow, seeing how I feel. But yeah, I'm feeling positive for the week ahead. I've caught up with loads of backlog at work to the point where I actually ran out of work, which only happens about twice a year. So that actually happened to me this week. So that was really nice. So hopefully a nice easy week, which means give me plenty of time to work out. I'm on the early shift, which means I'll be home about 5:20 tomorrow night. Got a bit of shopping to do, Christmas shopping, but I'm planning just to crack on with things for tomorrow. So yeah, my week ahead is looking real positive. I'm actually also going to pre-make my coffee cup, because in the morning we get up at 6:15. My partner and I are really horrible in the morning, and we've got a really small kitchen, as you can probably see. This is like the width of my kitchen, and there's not enough room for us to do. This is why I lunch prep the night before, because there's not enough room for us both to do our lunches and things in the morning. So I actually get my coffee cup ready the night before as well, so I can just literally boil water and run. So I'll be doing that as well in a minute, so we don't have fights and arguments in the morning. So, but
thank you so much for all your support. It's really sweet, and I will see you really soon in the next video. Bye guys.